A very good morning, Jai Hind dear students. How are you all? Okay, so in my last video, I told you about paragraph writing, and I also discussed with you how do we write a paragraph. So, do you remember something about that? Do you remember anything about that? Okay, dear students, I would like to give you a quick recap of what we have done in our last video. I told you that paragraph writing basically when we combine so many sentences in a chronological order with a coherence inside them, that consists of a paragraph writing. Then we had a discussion about the structure of the paragraph, and in that we had a discussion about the topic sentence. What is that topic sentence? That topic sentence which talks about the theme of the paragraph. Usually our topic sentence is the very first or the second sentence of a paragraph is known as the topic sentence. Then we talked about the supporting statements or sentences. So what are those supporting sentences? Supporting sentences are those sentences which gives or provides the details about your topic sentence. I told you that you have to do a homework in your mind first. You have to think in your mind first that what you are going to write, it should be properly organized and there should be a proper link in the sentences. Okay, they should follow a sequence, right? So the topic sentences comes after the topic after the topic sentence comes your supporting sentences to support the topic sentence and give extra length to your paragraph. And in the last, I told you in my last video about the concluding sentences, where I told you that concluding sentences, they end the paragraph and they give an overall you can say briefing of the paragraph in the end. So that was the structure of the format. Then I told you about do's and don'ts, how you can make your paragraph really attractive. Okay, today I want to show you a sample. Now let's see here on the screen. We are talking about causes of World War I, and you have to write a paragraph on it. And see, choose one cause of World War I and write a well-structured paragraph. Remember to include a topic sentence, well-linked supporting sentences to back up your argument, and a concluding sentence. Beta, here the question is given you in a very a detailed way. In a detailed way they have given you the question. They have reminded you about the topic, supporting and the concluding sentences. But generally in exams it comes like write a paragraph on. They do not give you the clues and remind you, because we are going to have an explanation. I am going to tell you the detailed version of paragraph writing. That's the reason the question is written in this way. Generally in exams the question comes, write a paragraph on the topic. Okay, they do not remind you of the topic sentence or the supporting sentences or the concluding sentences. Okay, now see how we have started. Militarism is a long-term cause of the First World War because it caused an indirect effect on the event studied. This is our topic sentence. How? Because we have to write on the causes of the World War I, and we have started with militarism, and we have said that is a long-term cause of World War I. So this is the topic sentence which tells us that we are going to discuss about this cause. Okay, now see, there comes, let me enlarge it for you. If you can see here, the sentences which are in gray, these are for enlarging on topic sentence or defining the topic sentences. Okay, now let me see. Militarism means that the army and navy of a country is given high priority by the government, right? So these are the sentences called supporting sentences, which are just enlarging your data and supporting your topic sentence. A country's strength and power are reflected in her army and navy. The growing division in Europe between 1900 and 1914 led to an arms race between the main countries of Europe. So these all are the supporting sentences. Firstly, see connectors. Firstly, moreover, as a result, which are in circle in red. Last but not least, as a result, to conclude. These all are the connectors which are connecting the first sentence from the second sentence. Okay, just give a watch. Firstly, Germany had the biggest army in Europe and was the one that had increased the most. Now see, the German and French armies had doubled during these years. Moreover, another connector, a naval competition or tension started between Britain and Germany. So this is our argument. Okay, this is our argument. Britain felt threatened because Germany turned from the sixth to the second largest, and that generated tension, and they started to build more and better battleships. In 1906, this is the illustration beta. ये हम लोग example दे रहे हैं. This is called illustration. In 1906, Britain produced a new kind of battleship called Dreadnought, and Germany responded with her battleships. So this is the example which we have given to support our topic sentence. As a result, this increased the Anglo-German mistrust and also divided Europe into two armed camps. Last but not least, militarism also include war plans, which are strategies prepared by the generals to fight and win a war. Again, this is an argument, and now we will give an illustration to support this argument. See, one example is the Chiffon Plan, which consisted in invading Belgium to give France a surprise attack from the north and then attack Russia. Again connector, as a result. देखो कैसे sentences एक दूसरे से coherent हो रहे हैं, कैसे एक दूसरे से connect हो रहे हैं. Firstly, we have given an argument in green, then with blue we have given an example illustration, and as a result we are telling the cause, we are telling the reason, then what happened because of all this. As a result of this plan, Germans would avoid a war on two fronts. Now the concluding statement. To conclude, militarism can be considered one of the long-term causes of World War I. So this is an example of paragraph writing. How do we what is the format, how do we write sentences, topic sentences in the beginning, then how do we provide us some supporting sentences, then how do we give examples and illustrations to support that, how do we make a connection or a kind of a bonding between two sentences using the good connectors. Okay, so, and in the last, how do we conclude it. So I hope you would have get some idea how paragraph writing has been done. I'm sending you the PDF of paragraph writing. You need to do it in your copy. Okay, and I'll see you tomorrow in Zoom class. We will have our revision. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Bye bye. See you. Take care. Now let's have a look on another paragraph writing composition. How we are supposed to write a paragraph. Let's see.
I felt the earth spinning. Mom, I can feel the earth spinning. The day I felt my head reeling, I thought that it was the end of the world. I thought the world had begun spinning faster than usual. I told my mother, She said that I should go for a checkup. Why should I? I thought. Nothing is wrong with me. It is the earth that is going crazy. But I didn't say it. They took me to the doctor. The doctor asked me if I had been keeping awake for long hours. I said I hadn't slept well for days. Doctor asked me to sleep well and see him after 2 days. I slept that night and woke up late in the morning. The earth had stopped spinning. Then I remembered what the doctor told me as I was leaving his clinic. It is your head that is spinning, not the earth. Give it a little rest. Now try these topics on your own and write a paragraph on each. Preparing for the examinations. Crossing a busy road.